नमस्ते म चिजालाई तपाईहरु हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ बिआनए मिडिया प्लिज लाइक कमेन्ट शेयर एन्ड सब्सक्राइब थ्यांक यू
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel BNA Media. This is me Ambar Rai from Bhutan. I'm here with a special and gentleman guest from Africa for a short interview about the refugee life. Let's guys welcome him. Hi Juma, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good. I'm very well. How about you?
Me too. Could you please introduce yourself to the audience who are watching this video?
Hi, my name is Juma Ahmed Abdullah. I'm from Africa. The country is I'm from Sudan, and I live in Twin Falls.
Thank you for your address and introduction. I heard you are the refugee from Africa. How did you become the refugee? Could you explain?
Yes, of course. Here, the reason I became a refugee in program, and especially we have in Sudan, there is war, and that reason why I left my country and I became a refugee.
After being a refugee, every refugee have the experience, the feelings. What are the experience being refugee?
I can tell you experience about being the refugee. And before I became the refugee, I didn't have any experience about the refugee. But when I became refugee, I have a lot of experience about the refugee. I was being in refugee camps, and I met a lot of different people in different countries, and also I seen there is different cultures, and also there is a lot of about the refugee, the people suffering, and that I have a lot of experience.
Thanks for your expressing your experience being refugee. So after being a refugee, where did you live?
So when I became a refugee in program, so first of all, when I left my country and I went to other country, and then I was crossing like 3-4 countries, but the last I was being a refugee in Tunis. I was being that is and take almost 2 years I was being a refugee there.
How did you come in America?
Alright, and when I was in the refugee camp, so when my application I applied, but especially I didn't know where I am going. So I was just a refugee, and there is I know and the many organizations there, and the refugee they helping us when we're living, and I know they support me in my life all the time. I remember the refugee organization whom are taking care of the refugee people, or all the time I can thank so much for helping us and then save our lives. And I know there is many people, the organization and Union of the United, they help the people and they succeed. Especially I succeed from being the refugee. When I was there, my living was so hard, but finally I succeed. And there is a lot of good things when you be a refugee. There is many people coming to help you, organization, and I think there is good deal, and the people know how the people suffering from like the life, and people saving the good life. And also it took long time you can process and you can come, especially when I'm coming here. I didn't know, and I all my document, I interview and everything, and after that, and I was waiting for a long time. And at the before I'm coming America, I was being in refugee camp, and they came to tell me, hey, I think the US accept you to, I think the process accept, and you going to the US. Then at that time I start to make process to coming to US. And yes,
finally you succeed to come in America.
Yes, finally I succeed to come in America, but I couldn't believe I'm coming America. That is I think the good way. Yeah.
Okay, Juma, so right now you are living in USA or you are living in America. How is life going in America? Can you explain?
Yes, of course, I can explain about little bit. The life is definitely it is totally it is different in America, and in United States. Here is the life is different. Because why? Because in America is all over the world, people different coming, different cultures, and also there is a lot of languages the people speak, and the main thing is the English. We can understand each other, and also I like very kind people in US here. When I came here, everybody when you going, hi, how are you? What's your name? And they are really so kind people and awesome people. I like the way the American culture is the good culture, and they will understand you even you don't speak English good. They try to know you what you need, what you want, and they try to make you happy, and they know because you coming from other country, and they are really they appreciate us. And also I thanks for them to they having me here to succeed in my new life.
So you and me, we both are passing the life in America. What is the most important thing that you like in America?
The most thing is I like to in America. It is the America is the country is the safer country, and I think it is very safe country, and also you have air free, and you can decide yourself what you want to do. But most thing is there is a lot of opportunity. You can do it, but you need to be active person in whatever you want to do. That is most important, and I hope and I feel I get my new life is I can do my best way to succeed in my new opportunity. That's I hope so.
Thank you for expressing your views living in America. So we are coming at the end. There are difference between the America and our culture or our country. Can you explain me about the difference between your country and US?
Yes, of course. Here I'm going to explain a little bit. There is a lot of difference in Africa and in USA, and especially in my country from Sudan. And here there is a lot of difference between example the life, also the way the people live is different. And also here they have the big building, and I think developed country in USA, and also the way like working and go to work is here is a lot of factories and a lot of company, and there is you can get easy to job, and you can work and you can live better life here. And but in Africa is different, is we don't have many factories and many companies, and yes, and also there is you can find the job is so hard to find and support yourself. That's we have the little bit differences between US and Africa, and also and we have the differences here. The really here especially the education is here is more better than in my country, because here the government or especially the government can help you improve your education, and you can get better job. Example, in my country there is no government helping people to develop like education, and you can get good job. Yes, and if you want to continue the schools and develop your school, you need to pay the money, and that's we have struggling about the paying money is for a little bit hard for some people, especially the poor people. And you can get your degree, example, in the college and in the university. That's very hard to get your degree, and I think here in the US is the best, and you can be able to even work, and also government some with the credit help you, and you can succeed your education.
America is very busy life. Everyone knows that America we have to spend or we have to count even a single minute. So I want to ask again some couple of questions. Where do you work? Can you explain?
Yes, of course. I have here in America is of course is the very busy life here, and this one is the so complicated about the time, and also you cannot go to work and you cannot go to classes. Is really very complicated for me. I have hard time to I'm going to classes and I'm going to work, and I'm doing very hard jobs, and sometimes I work like 12 hours, and I have 2 classes I have to go. Sometimes I sleep like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I need to wake up to go back to work. And I think here is very busy. Even I have some friends I can't call in the weekend when I have day off. I can call, say hi, and that is hard time. And we have the differences here about the work here. I think the work is good, but yes.
Workplace where you work?
Yeah, I work at here in Twin Falls, and I work at Juma. And
what kind of work are you working?
Operator and case packer operator, and good company, and the company paying very good, and I'm interested with this company, with the job is very perfect, and really they can paying good, and that's I like it. This company.
Are you happy with your parents?
Yes, of course.
So have you ever think that you back to your country?
Excuse me, can you repeat again?
Have you ever think you can go back to your country?
For now, actually, I can't go back in my country because of the problem, and there is no safety there in my country, especially in which places I live in Sudan. West Sudan is the cold is the Darfur, and West Darfur I live that, and that is really still it is danger, and still we're living in the refugee camps, and I can't go back in my country for right now. So after my country became safer, and after I get citizen here in the US, and I became the citizen in the US, and then I go back to and see my country, and then coming back. That's I think my idea.
Finally, what could you say the audience through this channel?
I hope really I would like to say this channel, thank you very much for accepting me, and I'm giving some information, and I would like to next time I give enough information. I have experience about the refugee. Really, I hope to know all audience to hear about my voice, and I have a lot of experience about the refugee. I need to tell some stories for next day too, and especially this one today, the first time I meet, and really good channel, and I would like to thank you very much for having me first time here. Thank you so much, you too.
Okay, let's depart.
Thank you.